Mano, eu vou fazer o seguinte aqui, como eu vi que a gente tomou uma surra, tá ligado? Vou lançar o descanso longo. Já vou voltar como? Na forma do Black Panther, velho. Cabuloso, tá ligado? Vou conversar aqui com o pessoal primeiro. Essa aí, Ana, aqui. Ah, menininha, tá aqui?
Hi. You were really nice to me before, and could we maybe...
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much.
Yes! You've got a...
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator playing with good. Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to... But Orin... he's more predator than politician, I think. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. Ask it. It was Baal alone we... Help won't come... There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wife? Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
Dama Aileen tá aqui também. A Dama da Noite.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. You must face them. I will help. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal.
I can't believe it. And my father... I heard by killing him, you set him free. You set Ailey a great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm, he raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, lucky for me, she felt the same way. But I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us. So then... And this is where I still need answers. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadow. I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. I found last light within the shadows. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And it's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we...
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed. But need to stay alert or this...
Fine. What's on your mind?
No notes. Even if I could have made it this far without you, I don't think I...
Of course.
Just the one?
Toma.
Nervous, perhaps? When we entered Worm's Crossing, it felt like it might be the beginning of the end.
É isso, cadê o sacola de dormir? Parou. Deu saco de dormir, mano. Cadê, velho? Saco de dormir. Ah, tá aqui.
Let's see what this does.
Deus, muito comprimento, cara. Tá maluco.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Mano, o bagulho tá ficando louco aqui, hein, velho. Mano, eu tô cagado, velho. Eu não consigo.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
Did you try that round?
Big, and you were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of mind.
Great. Think of all the work we can get here.
O Bal tá comigo aqui, né? Tá. Não, pra cá. Pra cá. Agora aquele bicho vai se arrebentar todo, maluco. Malandro.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Só os de cima, mano. O bagulho é louco.
I want to have a word.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, do you have the means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in...
If you could just... We have the Duke.
Address officer.
For the good of the people. See the gauntlet for...
Fale com a manopla. Cadê a manopla? Esse aqui.
No refugees. It is decreed. Right. Your name?
Well,
your parasite stares.
State your business.
Puta merda, véi.
Sure. And
there's nowhere else to go.
Back, eh? What's your business? I'm now. Your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still. Upstanding citizens have no reason to...
Behind the what? It is the what?
Halt.
The parasite reels in your skull. Something within the steel watcher tugs at your mind.
Sem condição, mano.
Your trial is complete, villain.
Caramba, velho.
What's the harm of one night?
At your command.
Peraí. Mental da água, mental de tudo, mental do ar.
Excellent choice.
E aí alguém invoca o... da água.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Those machines will form a circle around the upper city as soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words. We'll be on our own.
Talk is done.
Another fight. Let's go.
Toma. Nossa, isso aqui vai ser lindo, cara. Isso aqui vai ser muito lindo.
Fancy their chances.
Banheiro um pouquinho, tá ligado?
Stay focused. Heading there.
Opa. Mantém concentrado aí, filhote. Perde o foco não, que o bagulho tá louco. Me devolve meu dinheiro. Martelo, escudo de metal, peixe podre.
Consider my hackles erased. Serene she might seem, but nature has grace.
No bloom, all doom. Onward.
Ele voltou! Cara, só mais um, velho.
War is an old woman's game.
Pensar aqui, mano. Já dou tudo.
I speak, they burn.
Dá pra banir de novo, não? Droga. Toma. Toma.
I think I could go another round.
The witching hour.
Não vai dar. O vagabundo é forte, mano. Maluco. Morra. Toma. Merda, não vou conseguir fazer o que eu quero. Ai.
think we have given offense. Only the worms have use for you.
Death is but a word away.
Mano, isso aqui vai dar uma merda, velho.
A spasm grips your chest. Your strength falters. An emptiness grows within you, Paladin.
What happened? What happened?
Lost.
Broken your oath, Paladin. At the close of day, I will be waiting for you. We have much to discuss.
Our readers will be outraged.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Quebrei meu juramento, mano. Não tinha jurado nada. Se ideia, mano.
That great headline.
Tempers are rising.
Very well.
Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? I'm Lens, roving reporter for the... He wants some fluff piece about the heroic steel watch keeping... I've heard the rumours. Of course, I can't write any of that. Oh, they know some of it. Most would rather bury their heads in the sand anyway. Saves them the bother of feeling responsible. I'll try and get the truth across. Who knows? Maybe a line or two will meet me. Sorry, can't talk. I'm on a deadline.
Not for communal use.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Should mind my step.
Mano, sinto muito. Tá no lugar errado.
Not everyone subscribes to...
Softer than a whisper. Oh, something good here, I hope.
Tempers are rising.
Better be cautious. Just out of view.
Mira, me guardo.
I should speak up.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet? Much appreciated.
Quiet. Move with care.
Pode, vai.
What's in here?
Esse cara não tinha em paz, cara. Tô ligando suas cartas, mano.
Never wanted the easy path.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
Já tem que ser. Arrumou uma treta agora. Com cabeça. Você não tá
Pai, eu
ligado.
posso assistir desenho?
Qual você quer?
Quero... Mãe, é só pra você ligar.
Não, não dá pra escolher, tem que falar agora. Você quer? Rapunzel?
Ah, não quero... Peixe de neve.
Alexa, ligar a TV.
Tudo bem.
Moving ahead. Come on, can't stay idle. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
You still have time to surrender.
Ready.
Well, so much for peace.
Red in tooth and claw.
Got to keep fighting.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Jerez's caress also has
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of
Anything of use?
I'd probably break his
I'm done. I can't wait to see. Moving in.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of a nigger.
Seems like a good moment to...
Worms Crossing.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
None of them has sticky fingers.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Sleeping in the gutter.
Better not be cursed.
Open your mind to new sensations. A weary traveller bat. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
No.
I thought as much. Those eyes tell a story. It's Fionn, you see.
Fionn.
Our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn. They're through the curtain. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are. Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's in the client's a favorite of hers too. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed. Indeed he did. Raphael
tá fazendo safadeza aqui, então.
handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn. Swishing. I'm no fortune teller. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every lock. To service is my calling, not to be. But I'd be a fool to say no. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library.
Elminster's library? People will get their thrills in the street.
I'm listening.
Ruth quebra pescoço.
Now, what can Hoots do for you, stranger? Ah, forget it. Mine, you got it. But the new Hooch is off limits. Can't have the mabs all leaping down my throat if I go burning yours.
Quero tudo, vender tudo. Não chora, só tô fazendo bolhas pra você. Deixa ele brincar, Helena. Olha aqui pra mim agora. Olha pra mim, olha pra mim.
pleasure to serve.
A new face. Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you.
As ideias desses bichos, velho.
Pleasure. Don't be shy.
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple.
Well.
Perhaps we could come to an agreement. Well, there are two of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
Well, it's a fascinating prospect. I'd like you all to myself. At least the first time. I'm glad. Provided we survive, there's plenty of nights yet to come.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Should I be jealous? At least you have good taste.
Exquisite. You know the price, right? Come hither. We have...
Vou pegar eles. Vou roubar eles, mano. Vou roubá-los. Ó, o porquinho tá aqui, ó. Detetive. Ixi.
As much as I enjoy when others walk.
Não era você não, rapaz. Vai fora, vamos pular fora. Olha quem tá ali, ó. Pular fora, mano. Ó, contratei. Foi errado.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Of course.
Just the one?
Sorry, love. I'm a bit...
Calma aí, vou fazer o bagulho direito.
Popô, sai de
Vou meter o
popô.
loco direito, cara.
Pra lá.
Tem que dar, né?
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Ah,
Should I be jealous?
You're welcome if you have this way.
Have to keep going.
Eu tinha essa chave? Ah, eu tinha essa chave do... Peguei pra investigar, né, na real.
Something's on my mind.
Verdade.
You came. I'm so pleased. You can never tell who's going to get cold feet. So, now that you're here, what next? An experience no one else here will give you. A chance to be embraced in the dark. So, what a tender touch. Some sensory stimulation. It's all part of the experience. The room is bathed in total darkness, so there's no judgment in darkness, no shame, just the sensation. Then, let's begin.
In the darkness, you can feel hands moving over your body, touching, squeezing, caressing.
Your body is such a treat. I'm so glad you chose to share it with me. So glad we have this time together.
Her hands slip under your clothes, running down your chest, your stomach, between your legs. You drag your tongue in a winding line.
Thank you.
You hold her so tightly, enveloping her, and you're not sure how long your time together lasted, but it was long enough. By the end, you felt like you were floating in the dark, utterly at peace.
That was wonderful. Perhaps you'll enjoy it. Even in the best of times, with Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the caress feels like the...
You can stare as much as you like.
Forget your work. These
Onward then. I am to speak.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's...
Don't waste a step.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Could doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. I need a solid, provable motive. Come back when you've got some real...
Seems simple enough.
Let us start a conversation.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again? That doesn't make sense. Why would I want something compelling? Hard, tangible evidence, and nothing? While that is startling, it's still... That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason. It was the height of arrogance.
What are they? Another step forward.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delights?
Here goes nothing. What's up for discussion?
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing, can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite. Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's soul. Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the Baldurs call it.
Puta merda,
I
cara.
call it
O que
hope.
fala, mano?
The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The Hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. Hidden. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and when that moment comes, you...
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Arch-wizards,
Alma
emperors,
diabo não, rapaz, tá maluco?
It would tear you apart. How short-sighted. Much better. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part. I won't stop you. But time is running out. If you see reason, I'll be here.
So, the devil him. As for whether it's truly the crown Carcer's forged, well, we must claim the crown of Car.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Of course. The stench of impending chaos is And what did he want with you? How interesting. And what did he want in return for this knowledge? Giving a devil what he wants. Tell me, you turned him good. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always... I doubt this will be the last. I trust that you will continue. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close.
Vou ter que trocar a classe dela. Cadê o espelho? Cadê o espelho pra trocar a classe?
Got to press on. Better get to it. Let's see what I can glean.
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest. Recall. Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Thou hast broken the... Fate, dost thou require a new... Thou hast broken thy oath.
Então talvez eu não precise fazer o reset, mano, da classe dela.
Always at your side.
Talvez não, né?
still feel the Shadowfell all over me. Still hear her words in my ear. I have an idea. Wait until the others are asleep, then come with me. So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway.
Let's see.
This will do. Get in the water. My feet aren't touching the bottom anymore. It's terrifying. Do people really enjoy this? You know, you didn't need to wait until I was in the water to hold me. Come here.
Nossa, eu tô parecendo um defunto, velho. O cara todo zoado, mano. Meu amigo.
Thank you. I needed that. I needed to know I can face things without Shah.
Nossa, velho.
I don't want to go back.
Eu vou virar um molusco,
Not
cara.
just yet.
Ô, louco.
Now don't you dare stop.
Julgamento lá nada, né? Meu Deus. Como é que purifica isso, cara?
Something the matter? I should hope not, after the time we spent together. Oh? Not feeling any regrets, I hope. And though I'm still finding sand in my hair, I suppose it doesn't. I'm glad we have each other.
Of course.
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you.
Fine. What's on your mind?
No, even if I could have made it this far without you, I...
Way to go still. I'll see what I can learn.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Thou hast broken thy oath.
No time to rest. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything. At the ready.
Really? Lovely.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit. More for me.
Oxi, 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 oxi. Zona.
Am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through
Essa
the
nymph.
fist's hungry eyes. Your
What's...
What are you? Wait. I know you.
I most certainly do. Jara is the most...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Eita, prela.
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh.
Ixi, chefe.
What's happening?
Nossa. Nossa, Lula minúsculo, velho.
One can't always be a gentleman with haste.
Stalking. Concentrate. Onward.
All right. What now?
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers, but no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. Who? Oh, yes. Jara. I will miss her coin and free your mind of her. Let us look forward.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
Hello.
Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Apoie.
The all-being. Here, you have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than powerful. An emperor to emperors. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts.
Open your eyes. I remember you, and you'll remember me. If you seek rapture, find it.
Oh, look.
Need to find a way forward. Better not be cursed.
Got the person with you.
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
I have something to ask.
Damn, Hoots!
I'll take that.
Take it however you want. Oi! You must have slipped by me. Ah, I forget we've never met. Carilla is my name. He's gutted, you know. Had such high hopes for you. You won't come out of this alive without him. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city. Plenty. But right now, I'm talking to you openly. Mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire, Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You all... I doubt it. I'd reconsider.
Esse cara aqui é o quê? Ah, ele compra quadro. Boa.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Toma. Ah, deu nada de dinheiro. Deu nada de dinheiro. Fiquei feliz pensando que eu ganhei dinheiro.
Do come again.
Look, Dures's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
Going.
O desenvolvedor aqui é esse. Esse aqui.
Slow down.
Fruit, vegetables. What can I do you for?
Nossa, não tá virando.
If you
Esse chega pra gastar não.
Dantelons is up those stairs, and he's hung blooms beside the door.
So the Harpers are waiting too.
Is that blood?
Hells, not this again.
Greetings, citizen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Toma.
Hells, first Stelmane and now this. Lower the gates!
Let's go to Calm's Gulls. She has the most fabulous scent.
First time.
Told me the armor was involved.
Coloca a artista aqui primeiro.
Armor to make my mother.
Here goes nothing.
Vai dar bom.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Greetings.
Oh, you got
Blueberries. Thought I had a
I missed you too.
down below. Here's the key. You seem
In Farrell's no harm.
Entarl has been known. Now go on. The short father makes to buy. You're already my favorite. A pleasure. Right, Sammy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God's forbid we do any business.
Don't want to draw any attention. No traps, please. These have seen everything.
Olha o Geraldo aqui, ó. Ei, lindíssimo.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jahira. We heard of your great victory against Ketherick.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jahira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Será que ela vai me trair, velho? Será?
Oh, clever cub. This is an ambush. Strike first, while they focus on me.
Então toma. Toma essa aí, esse rajadão. Matou todo mundo. Foi dois? Não, só um. Ah, qual foi?
Red in tooth and claw.
Qual foi, mano? Você errou isso? Pô, grande imundo, mano, né, velho? Toma. Toma também. Toma. Boa. Já era, né, mano? É só. Isso aqui agora.
Step by step.
Toma.
Doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Bald's side?
Did I get it right?
Soluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but
they were tracking you instead. Evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult. Hi, Harper. They're part of it. Ballists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rajamar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and I had no choice.
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper when you could still live as anything else?
I want to fight. For Chelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind the Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for you. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here. Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. Except Geraldus. It has been some time since anyone... I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen. True enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days, which is considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists. We might have ended it there. Cut off at the root, but before I could... It was chaos. He was overrun. Dragged down. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.